Hola, this is Anna. How are you today? Day five of our five simple movements for self proclaimed couch potatoes. And I cannot believe how fast this week went. It's been so much fun. And I hope that you enjoy when you watch this video, either if you're watching now live or maybe later. And if you're live, somebody actually made a comment on the chat. Just make sure you say your name because I cannot really see who you are if you're talking. So I want to know. And today we're going to be doing on our fifth day the last movement of the week for the five simple movements that you can do while you're doing any other activities during the day. You don't have to stop and actually make the time to exercise, but you can do it as you are doing other things like brushing your teeth or watching TV or working or washing the dishes. And this you can just get into your life. And for some of you that maybe have been doing the movements all week, you might have been already experiencing the good feel hormones after exercise releasing and how much happier you feel after doing a very simple movement every day. And if you've been doing the four different movements for the past 4 days, today we're going to do one more that you can add. And five movements for a couple of minutes each one, you can actually get a nice little workout in, especially if you haven't exercised much lately because either you've been injured or sick or you've been traveling a lot. Maybe you haven't exercised for years. You haven't been moving, but that's been your desire. So this is the best way to get back to it, which is very simple, concrete movements that you can do in a very short period of time. And again, if you have been doing it all week, you might be feeling already better. One of the main things why exercise is so important these days is because it reduces stress and anxiety and it really helps you ground yourself, as well as we know, it tones you up, it helps you lose weight, it helps you feel stronger, of course, and it also helps you with focus and productivity and being more effective with your work and your lifestyle, and with your family and your friends and your loved ones. And the other thing that exercise does, and I know you know this, but these are all great reminders for us, right? Is to help with any medical diagnosis such as diabetes, hypertension, high cholesterol. It's going to help you reduce those. So we're going to do a movement today in just a few more seconds. And then I want to give you another tip, as I've been doing every week, in regards to habit change and how in this short period of time that we had together, you can actually get some steps forward, and moving into that other healthier you that you want to create that maybe it has not happened for a while, but now this is the time that you know you are committed to it. And it's very interesting because we are already, boy, what is today? February 18th, and it's late in the year already. It feels like it almost just started. And it's a good time to actually review the resolutions and the goals that you created at the beginning of the year. I was reading an article yesterday that by March, they are gone. So let's see where you are with them. And then maybe this week is the time to schedule some of those priorities and steps that you needed to, that you wanted to do at the beginning of the year and still maybe now are important, but have not been put in place as you would like to. And then at the end, I also want to tell you a little bit about the retreat, what I like to call a virtual escape we have coming up in about a week from today, a week and a day. I'm very excited to be doing this, and I hope that you can join us as well. So let's start with the movement. Are you ready? You can do this movement sitting down, but I'm going to actually stand up just because I feel like stretching a little bit, and also because the movement that we demo yesterday was standing up. So it feels like it has a flow that you can actually go into the second movement standing up after yesterday's today. So if you're ready to do it with me, just stay sitting down or moving up to stand up. And with your legs, you can just ground them, either if you're sitting down or standing up, just pressing your feet on the floor, bending the knees a little bit, keeping your legs and your core strong. And then with the arms, we're going to be bringing them up to the side, just opening right about 90 degrees from the floor, and then coming down to touch your thighs. And then slowly again. Easy, easy, easy. You can actually do this when you are just going for a walk, even, right? Or just even if you're standing a little bit after sitting down, after work, and just do stretching a bit. And then when you're working shoulders, I always also recommend bringing the movement to the front, what is called a front raise, the other one with a lateral raise, because you're working the muscles of the shoulders in different ways as you change the direction of the movement. And always check that no matter what direction you're going, you're actually still keeping your knees slightly bent, your feet grounded, your core engaged. And you don't have to go too far, just 90 degrees from the floor. And then the last round that I like here is with your palms facing forward and then closing your arms in front of you. And just opening. We're going to do a couple more times like that. Closing in front. Good. And always breathing. Remember that as well. As you exercise, breathing is going to be very important. We dedicated a whole day to that, right? And then you can relax at the end. Good. One little tip is that when you're doing the shoulder movement, try to do it without relaxing the muscles, but just doing continuously. So you get those muscles to reach to the point of fatigue where they can almost not do anymore. All right. I feel much better after that little stretch. I hope you do too. And if you were doing it sitting down, just keep in mind that is also great. You can exercise the legs a little bit before and then do this movement. So now we have five, and you can actually, if you haven't watched all the other four from the previous days, go ahead and do it. And you can actually have a little workout, as I was saying before, that you can do every day just for a few minutes. If your goal is to get back to movement, you haven't done any months, you haven't done any years because you've been sick, because you've been injured, because you just don't have the desire to exercise anymore. I encourage you to just do this little thing as you are going through your regular day activities and chores. You don't have to make any special time to exercise, but just do it like this. And please let me know how it goes, because I would love to know. And I would love to know that this is helping you at least a little bit. What are the other things I wanted to talk about today? So, oh yeah, before I forgot, one of the things that I wanted to share with you is that the story about this self-proclaimed couch potato movement started because one of my clients suggested that that was a good idea, and I thought it was, and I decided to do it. So thank you. You know who you are, and I know that for her, she actually showed some of these movements to her roommate, and she started feeling much better right away. So that comes to show that just a little bit goes a long way. The other thing that I wanted to talk to you about today, and I think this is probably one of the most important things that I've said the past 5 days, is that if you are noticing that you are not able to make the changes that you want in regards to your health by yourself, find the help you need. And I cannot encourage this enough. And I believe that sometimes we let ourselves go because we don't rely on others and we feel like we can do everything by ourselves when sometimes we can't. If you're stuck with an unhealthy habit, an unhealthy pattern, and you have not been able to change it by yourself for quite some time, I do strongly recommend you to find the help that you need. And that's going to be my main thought for the day. I know I get very serious talking about that, but I just feel very strongly about it. Find the team, find the help that you need in order to make those changes you so much desire. And what I want to also tell you is that we do have a retreat, what I like to call a virtual escape, coming up next Saturday. It's going to be from 10 to 1. And during this time, we are going to start experiencing how you can feel stronger and healthier and within your body. It's a way to escape from your physical place and get inside your body with movement. Also with food, we'll be preparing really healthy food and we'll be doing meditation. I believe those three things together, not only they are one of my favorite things to do, but they also provide the best results when you're looking into health and wellness change and revamping, how you feel about yourself. So we're going to just be doing that together for a few hours next Saturday. I hope you can join us. I hope you can be there. There is a little bit of a discount until the end of the day today of $100 off if you would like to join. And I'm going to post on the comment the link where you can sign up. I cannot encourage you enough for that accountability piece. If that's what you're missing, if these few days have helped you move and now suddenly you feel yourself that after these 5 days you don't know what to do anymore, perhaps you're taking one little step as we did yesterday and you have a new habit that you're going to be creating. But if you know that you need more continuous support, find it. And if it's us, wonderful. I love to talk to you, and I love to see you on our retreat this Saturday to get started with your goals. It's only $97, so I think you can invest that in yourself in order to feel a lot better and healthier. Thank you so much. It's been a true pleasure to be with all of you all these 5 days, enjoying the 5 simple movements for self-proclaimed couch potatoes. I hope that you feel so much better after doing these exercises and that at least you're taking one little or big frog that you can move forward and start doing by yourself. Take care. I'll see you again soon. Bye now.